All right, Coco. Well, mommy needs to go to work. I know, Coco, you're gonna miss mommy, but mommy is needed at work as well. So, hopefully you can take some naps. And for those who are worried about Coco being home alone by herself, well, Coco doesn't get along with other cats as much. She gets a lot of anxiety because she was abused. When she was a young kitten, I think she was bullied. And Coco is kind of scared of other cats. We used to have another cat, Nerumi, who is in kitty heaven now. And they didn't really play as much either. If anything, Coco would be in, like, let's say on the sofa or a chair, and then Nerumi would come and like cuddle with her and like lick her and groom her. And we were like, oh, how cute. Nerumi is taking care of her little sister Coco. But later when I was like watching the photos or videos and like looking at photos, I think Nerumi actually wanted Coco's spot. So she would mosey on over there and then groom Coco. And I think that was kind of like a power move. Because Nerumi would groom Coco, and then Coco would eventually feel uncomfortable with the grooming, and then Coco would go away, and then Nerumi's like, oh, okay, here's my spot. And we were like, oh, haha, it was cute. But now, like, looking back, when I think about it, I think Coco felt a little uncomfortable. Yeah. I mean, they didn't fight. They would play fight sometimes, but it would always be kind of Nerumi initiating and getting in Coco's safe space. Yeah. And that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to bring home another kitten. Now, that might be a different dynamic because Coco has been here first, so the kitten is in our home now. So, they're on Coco's turf. But if the kitten has a strong personality, I do feel like Coco will go back to being under the bed, and then that means no more seeing Coco. Because Coco is 13 right now, but guys, for like 11 and a half years, I barely saw Coco. I mean, she would stay mostly under the bed and then come out, occasionally to eat, go to the bathroom, sometimes chill on like a sofa or a chair until eventually Nerumi wanted her spot. And we all love Nerumi. Nerumi had a really nice personality, but I think maybe Coco's personality was a little bit too nice, and um she just kind of went and hid instead of like standing her ground. But then the funny thing is when they would like cat fight and play fight, Coco would win. Coco was more fierce, but I think she felt really uncomfortable. Because I know that a lot of you are like, oh, feeling bad for Coco because, she's all by herself when I go to work. And, well, you guys, I do keep an eye on her using my Blink. So whenever I have time, I do check up on her, but she's always sleeping. Yeah. So she's okay. She's just resting. She's resting so that she can guard mommy during the night because she needs to get her rest too. And I noticed that as I was sick with COVID and I was at home, just kind of watching her schedule. So like mornings and definitely afternoons, she's just like knocked out sleeping. Morning is like nap, afternoon is completely sleeping, and then once the evening rolls around, she starts kind of waking up. Yeah. She's doing okay. I know you guys are worried about her. I'm just worried that bringing home a kitten or another cat, um, is that the best decision for Coco? Is what Coco needs right now is mommy's undivided attention and love, since she wasn't able to get that for 11 and a half years because she was kind of, living under the bed? Or does she need another cat in the house to, keep her entertained or keep her from getting a little lonely when mommy's at work, during those 8 to 9 hours. Like, what does she really need? And it's hard because cats don't have really the ability to speak directly and tell us exactly what they're thinking, other than, their little cat sounds, but that is kind of hard to decipher sometimes. So, yep. My advice to people who are thinking of bringing home another cat, because I know that a lot of people say cats should always be in pairs, or pets should be in pairs so they don't feel lonely. Well, each cat does have their own individual personality, so you want to make sure that you're catering to their individual needs as well. That's also important, right? So, yep, just something to think about. But I know that there were some of you who were concerned, so I know that I do address it sometimes in videos or in comment section, but just wanted to let you guys know, right, Coco? Yeah, all cats have different needs, so just watch as you go, and maybe something will change with Coco too. Maybe something will change, and maybe I will bring home another kitten. But as for right now, just because, Coco is a little bit older, my wish is for her to have as much love as she possibly can while she's with us. Because we need to cherish every single moment, every single minute, every single second that our furry friends are here with us, because we don't know what will happen in life. We don't know what's going to happen to us. We don't know what might happen to them. We don't know what might happen with our living situations. All of a sudden something happens and our living situation is different now. We really don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen with our financial status. Every day, we don't know what brings us. So yeah, just take it day by day, right, Coco? Just don't stress. Oops, sorry guys. Just don't stress, because you can't stress about something that that you don't know what's gonna happen. But at least have a plan and a backup plan for what the future to prepare us for whatever the future brings us. And that's all really we can do. Yay. Right, Coco? Coco says, yay for today. Meow. Coco's feeling a little quiet.